Every property investment strategy is about adding value and manufacturing growth. And all value addition strategies fall under one big umbrella: property development. There are 6 main development strategies, and if you know the right time to execute each one with the right system, you will be able to play the property game in any market cycle and come out a winner every time. So here they are: land banking, land packaging, land and building development, building operations, building renovation, and property redevelopment. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep this part super simple. Land banking: you buy unimproved land, and to achieve growth, you either hold it or, listen to this, you do your market research to follow demand and infrastructure spending, and then get a permit that meets that demand. Land packaging: simply put, you add value to land, package it, and on-sell. This strategy is normally used for larger parcels of land, yet extremely profitable for small and medium projects as well. You can either obtain a new zoning or change the use of land. For example, changing land use from farmland to residential, or add value by getting a DA or a permit on your land based on zoning for subdivision, townhouses, apartments, industrial or commercial, hospitals or schools, etc. And the best part is, land packaging as a strategy requires little money of your own if you know your numbers and the system. You can structure no money down deals, property options, longer settlements, and exit either before settlement or complete your development by getting it built. Land and building development: this is where you go all the way with construction to deliver the end product, especially in a rising market. Building operations: one of the best cash flow strategies, where you either sell or retain owner's corporation or get the management rights. Building renovation: pick up a worn down property, know your numbers, add cosmetic improvements, and flip. Property redevelopment: for example, redeveloping commercial or an industrial building into residential, or maximizing the highest and best use of an existing building, demolishing it, and redeveloping it from ground up. In a minute, I will explain your exit options with each of these strategies, so keep watching. First, there are 4 must-haves for any development project to occur that you should know: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship, also known as factors of production. Land is a natural resource and acts as a raw material. Labor is the human effort required to transform raw material into a finished good. Capital is a manufactured instrument used to increase production, like machinery, tools, and buildings. This does not include money. Capital is needed to buy capital equipment, yet money itself cannot produce goods and services. And entrepreneurship: the activity of going into business, that is assembling the factors of production to produce goods and services. This is where you and I come in, where we earn profits from the operation of our businesses by simply bringing together land, labor, and capital. Think of us as orchestra conductors. Fact: since the mid-19th century, most conductors have not played an instrument when conducting. Conductors, however, are required to know the limits of each instrument. We are no different. We do need to know how the system works and how everything comes together. If you have land, you still need capital and knowledge. If you have capital, you still need to find the right site and have the knowledge to do so. However, when you have the knowledge, you will know where and how to find capital and the site for your development. Here are the exit strategies. Land banking allows you to exit with practically doing nothing to the land. You can sit back and wait for the value to go up organically. Land packaging gives you an exit as soon as you have a permit or you have changed the zoning. You can flip the site after adding value. Land and building construction is a choice. Once you have added value, you choose to either go ahead with construction or you choose to exit before commencing construction. Building operations are also a choice. You can choose to profit and create cash flows from building operations in 3 ways. You can buy rights to them from another developer, sell the operation rights of your development to someone else for profit, or you can retain these rights and manage and operate the building as a business once your development is complete. Building renovation: once you're in, you're in. To exit, you either add value by renovating or you simply buy and hold to renovate at a later date. Property redevelopment is one of the lesser used strategies, as it takes a long time for a building to come to the end of its life. No matter the strategy, at the heart of every strategy is your ability to conduct orchestra. It's your ability to know your numbers and the system. And it's not just feasibility. It's not just costs. Most importantly, it's your ability to know the value of land. It's your ability to know if the project will be profitable if X happens. Here's how you can calculate this for your own projects. And you must, because this will empower you with a number. A number that is the highest price you should be paying when buying land. Whether you are buying it for subdivision, whether you are going to option it, or whether you are simply going to flick it after adding value. You need to know the highest price you can pay for land. Here is a mathematical formula. Land value is equal to revenue less all other costs less profit. This is calculated from the value of the completed development less the cost of development including profit. Now, here's why it is important. It's because your numbers are the one thing that you need to do no money down deals, negotiate options, and or longer settlements. Flip your deals and determine your strategy. And you also need to know your numbers to avoid falling short of money in the middle of your project. Walk with me here for a second. Let's say you and I are negotiating a no money down deal with a landowner. Do you think it would be essential that you and I know exactly what the land is worth? Let's walk together again. You and I are trying to control a property using a call option. We need to come up with the maximum price we can pay the landowner. Do you think knowing the value of the land would be important at that very moment? Let's picture this. You and I plan to get a development approval for townhouse. We simply want to add value and flip the site for a hefty profit. Do you think knowing our numbers would be good before we committed ourselves to the project?